not over, then through.
Hells. I'd heard tales of mind flayers. Talons sharp as daggers, and tentacles yet more fearsome. But no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. It floats like a butterfly. Its blood shimmers like silver. Is it not in the Illithid's barbarity that we find its splendor? Your eyes are no less monstrous, I assure you. A lesser woman might be frightened, but I am no lesser woman.
Her gaze intensifies. Your breath quickens and your heart skips a beat. The woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked. The mind flayer is no mere curiosity, but an object of desire.
As am I. My thanks are as bountiful as your courage. Take these. May you have some comfort in bitter times. Be well. Be beautiful.
Let's get in and out. Another step forward.
I don't mind it.
Let's get going.
Now, that there's a face I'd remember if I'd seen it. Welcome to Sharess's correct. What could forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye. Oh, you're one of those types. My business is slinging tankards, not hoarding secrets. I'd like to keep it that way. But you poke some folk hard enough, they're bound to squeal. And Mamselle Elmira there looks about ready to burst.
Let's see what this does.
Cabaret here featuring Roll the Despoiler. The highest kicks in Baldur's Gate guaranteed.
No time for mercy.
My. I can tell you are a special one from a single glance. You have but to ask, and we can grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy.
What do you think, silly? Love, of course. Hot and vulgar with me, or sweet and sincere with my sister. Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick.
In that case, we will require two of you. And indeed, I suggest it. Because I have never seen a creature as fair as this pale bow beside you.
What a world. I never dreamed I'd be on the paying end in a brothel. But our leader here has made the dire mistake of failing to sleep with me so far, and it's a mistake I have been aching to correct. Oh, so eager. You're delicious.
Charming.
There must be a sprinkling shower of gold first. Coin.
Let's go. This is thrilling.
What can I do for you, my friend?
Got that right. Gold. Yeah.
Quite ready for you. The path less traveled.
At least things have stayed interesting. I should speak up.
Quite the merry little party we have assembled here. Shall we? I hope you're not afraid of the dark, my darling. I must snuff out the lights before we begin. It's all part of the experience. The room is bathed in total darkness, so there is nothing to distract from your ecstasy. Dinner with my parents, remember?
The lady, Nim, moves your hand to where the clasps of her blouse lie.
All right, sweethearts. You dare to dance with a professional, you'll get your desire.
His skin is like lustered pearls, almost translucent, and so delicately smooth.
He's so perfect. It could move even the toughest soul to tears.
It's so easy to see why that body alone ruined so many lives.
My fair consort, I can't wait to dine upon this four-course meal with you.
Fake. I pretend to be a vampire before my clients all the time, and I bite twice as hard. Wait. For this, I feel we should be paying you.
Astarion boldly throws himself into the center of attention in your little group, and all lavish their pleasures on him. But as you sit on his lap, resting afterwards, you look into his eyes and see no trace of joy, just an intensity that makes you shiver.
This armor was
armor was a bargain.
Never a dull moment.
Give me a moment, for pity's sake. You've exhausted me already.
We recover quickly, but not that quickly. Even in the best of times, it's an oasis of pleasure and calm. In the city's chaos, with Baldur's Gate preparing for war, the caress feels like the final flicker of a beautiful flame before darkness falls.
With haste. Just out of view. Oh, my hand slipped. Little bit of this, little bit of that.
Caught red-handed. But
Give me a moment.
We recover quickly, but not that.
your actions have not gone unnoticed.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
What can I do for you, my friend?
Another day, another fight.
Nowhere to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client. If those metal brutes actually did their jobs, you'd be off the street. Guess the steel watch isn't as effective in our claims.
Savor your final breath.
Think I made the right decision.
Coming.
So much for peace.
Nowhere to run a business, I say.
Let's have some fun.
Can't even catch my breath.
Passphrase.
Sicarius and a location. We should find this Candle Hallowed place.
I'm afraid Master Figaro has passed. I am happy to help you with all your fashion needs, however. Look good and walk well, friend.
Mind. Sleep beckons.
I'm afraid in the case, so.
How much farther can I go?
A most prickly thorn pulled from our sides. The late constable would have proved very
Balder's mouth headlines recently. Horrible. While they're hogging broadsheet pages, the puzzle section shrivels and dies.
Let's have a look.
A most fitting demise for most.
can we do?
Give it a shot.
The locked door has red text on it reading.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Keep a blade close.
Action, not reaction.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Present me well from gifts thine owe.
Time to strike.
Certainly.
Good move.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
My path be true.
Never a dull moment. Where do I go from here? Blood follows me everywhere. Don't waste a step.
Careful, I bite.
Let its will be done.
Looking ahead. Moving in.
You gaze upon murder's progeny, child.
Trust me.
Step, give. Knees are starting to ache. It shall be done.
all that matters. What do I have to lose? One day I'll catch a break. Let's see.
If I don't get my beauty sleep soon, I may just get a tad malcontent. A long way from Waterdeep.
Eager for battle. Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
No one stopped me yet. Seems simple enough.
This individual doesn't seem particularly fond of you. Perhaps a gift would improve their sentiment.
Time to press ahead.
Ah.
Looks like an ambush.
May the gods take you first.
Make way.
swift as my feet can carry me.
Let's spill some blood.
No choice but to keep going.
Shall we cut and run?
My path be true.
May the dice roll in my favor. With haste.
Can't slow down.
The Lord of Murder shall perish.
But in his...
Chaos will be sown from their passage.
But Alondo did not see. He did not know. He did not revel in the glory of what is to come.
Trap. Cautious.
Stone seals this chamber against the world. The Baal amulet trembles in frightened awe. Will you return once you cross this threshold?
Assume nothing.
No time to rest?
What can I do for you, my friend?
Should mind my step.
I expected a temple to
Elf skin, soft
and supple, almost a shame to cure it.
All darkness and anger, gripping the skull and hammer, hammer, hammer. Gore on the wall, pulp on the hands. Head all gone. Yes, yes, I killed him. I killed them all.
People are frightened, vulnerable, violent. Baal would savor such destruction. In and out, up and down. So many places to puncture, and then they look out.
Made a rank mess of his hand. Peeled the skin from it myself. I dropped him outside. Let Gortash see what happens to him.
Come now, so sleepy. It'll miss all the fun.
At the ready.
Such fresh meat on the altar. You must distract me. And carved my resignation into his skull. A quick jab, a small slice, and here it comes at last, craving crimson and carnage. So be it!
Still on my feet. Come on, can't stay idle.
Allow me to demonstrate. Forthwith.
The dance macabre.
Sometimes the only way out is through. You've made a grave mistake.
Death's cold grip.
Blood comes easy these days.
I'm ready. Shall we dance? Let's move.
I won't give in.
It shall be done. Let's turn someone inside out. Tormented! Tormented!
Another fight. Let's go. Need to find a way forward.
I am fury. I am death.
Let's have some carnage.
Death is but a word away.
My pleasure.
Victory awaits.
A metallic tang fills the air as the Slayer's form is drained of life. Ashes to ashes, blood to blood, you have robbed another god of his chosen. A glint of light on something in the blood catches your eye.
Another stone.
I'm sure Gortash will be eager to learn of his rival's demise.
Seek him out. He is all that stands between us and the Elder Brain.
Where am I?
Orin was a monster, whatever her form. Suppose growing up somewhere like this would make a monster of anyone.
Orin's dead, which means we have taken one step closer to slaughtering the fetid Elder Brain.
Good riddance to the shape changer. Couldn't have happened to a worse wretch.
I have something to ask.
You came for me. That lady, she killed Grub. I don't like it here. I'm going home.
Breathe deep and move.
At this point, nobody can control Brain, and it knows it. We must seize the third stone before it breaks free.
Bring relish tormenting this poor soul. What's inside? Here we go again. What's hiding here? off.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Nothing will stand in my way. What path lies before me?
Be split and built before his throne.
Have to keep going.
Torn all for thread. No.
Make way.
never wanted the easy path.
Someone there? Tormented!
Sort of fight.
Time to kill.
Sometimes the only way out is through. Here goes nothing.
Gentlemen.
These boots have seen everything. that blood? No, never mind.
See anything you like? Let's talk price. See anything of yours? No, you didn't. See anything you like? No, you didn't.
How delicious.
Eager for battle.
Let's move. Anything of use? Very well.
That was so scary. Oh my gods. I can't believe what happened to Grub. He was my best friend. But we're back now, safe, and we can have soup. I made it. Want some? Slurp happy.
Moving ahead.
Hello, my dear.
Let's rehearse this one more time. Pretend I'm a fist and tell
Light
me
on my
what
feet.
you were doing in the house.
Calm down, dear.
Here we go. What's up for discussion?
You have the Netherstones. They resonate with my own. I commend you for putting an end to Orin's madness. She must be screaming bloody murder in the hells even now. My involvement with Orin was never a true alliance. A mad dog understands the yank of the leash and the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. We will raise a black keep in Baldur's Gate. Then we will conquer the Sword Coast and unite all its peoples under our rule. But first, the brain awakens. We must act now. Faithful, come forward. Hand me the Netherstones and we will rule as one.
Call me cynical, but I'm not sure we can trust the god of tyranny's chosen to happily share power.
I'm not here for games. Hand me the stones, or face the black hand of Lord Bane. As they should. I was merely testing you. This should be an alliance of peers. You've got a backbone, and the makings of a leader. The Dark Lord Bane blesses our alliance. Our time is short. The Elder Brain is held beneath the city. We must go to it if we're to control it. There is a vessel to the Morphic pool where the brain feeds. I will wait for you at the pool. With the Netherstones in hand, the brain can't resist us. We will be absolute, with an infected army at our beck and call. First, we take Baldur's Gate, then Faerun. All of Toril will soon follow, 1,000 kingdoms at our command.
Very well. Still breathing, despite everything.
Cranium rats. They swarm when an elder brain is near. We must get to its hiding place. Beware. A solitary rat may be trivial, but a swarm is dangerous.
Pristine darkness in every direction. Silence, but for the gentle, rhythmic slap of water on rock as your vessel cuts through. An overwhelming...
Can you smell it? The brine. It's infused with magic. The brain is here.
Best be on my way.
Waiting. Preparing. Calculating. Evolving.
Have to keep going. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Dominated. Controlled. Crowned.
On my way.
Looks like an ambush.
Thrall. Freed. Break. Control.
This way, quickly. We need to talk.
What to do? Never wanted the easy path. All right. What now? One day I'll catch a break. If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
You damn fool! We're on the cusp of confronting an entity beyond comprehension. We need to work together. What a coincidence. So did my foot. Don't do that again, or the next slip will be fatal. The brain is about to break free. We have no time to lose. We either shackle it by the force of our will and usher in a new age, or the city breaks. You have survived shadows, defied gods, and overcome many challenges to be here. But that doesn't mean you're ready for what comes next. For that, you will have to be much, much stronger. I hope so. If either of us falters, both of us die. Come, let's end this.
If not over, then through.
My head is pounding.
Execute. Transform.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Transform.
Rise. I, Lord Enver Gortash, chosen of Bane, command you.
It's close. Have the stones ready.
Dark Lord, how did it grow so large?
You think you know why you are here? You think that by allying with the last of the Chosen and uniting the Netherstones, you can destroy me? You are wrong.
It's messing with your mind. Don't listen to it. Use the stones.
By eliminating Ketherick and Orin, you have simply unbound me. Exactly as I intended. The crown is now mine to command. Mine alone.
Don't listen to it. Focus on the crown.
the crown is not my weakness. It is what made me what I am.
You are delusional. The crown is how we controlled you.
The delusions are all yours, Gortash. You controlled me only for as long as I allowed you to. You have played your part. The next order to be given is mine, and it is this. Die.
By Flacket's dragons!
Your role to play, too. Who do you think told the Chosen about the Astral Prism? Who do you think planted the knowledge of Orpheus's power and the fear of what it could do? When the Chosen sent my thralls to retrieve the prism, who do you think let the Emperor slip its leash, knowing it would be the one to bring you to me?
Were you a part of its plan?
I only needed one Netherstone loosened from the Chosen's grasp to guarantee my freedom. You brought all three back to me. This was your role, and it is complete. Now you will witness the...
This is not over. I pulled you out just in time. The situation is worse than I thought. This is an Elder Brain, no longer. The magic of the crown has caused it to evolve. It has become something more. A nether brain. I thought so too, but that was when I believed it was still an Elder Brain. It has been anticipating our every move from the start. I underestimated it. We will need to rethink our plan.
The Netherbrain believes it will rise victorious, but it could never predict the extent of our might and the heat of our fury. But first, we must attend to the captive prince. Orpheus will die by my hand. So I have spoken, so it is recorded in slate.
Seems the Brain's more reluctant to let go of the crown than we anticipated. Separating the crown from that monstrosity will be harder than we imagined. It might be time to reconsider our strategy.
All of that? And the stones didn't even work? I swear, this is never ending. Oh, as well as can be expected when facing down the end of the world. Please, darling. You have the vampire ascendant on your side. How could we lose?
Light on my feet. Swift as my feet can carry me.
The Githyanki's I have assessed our encounter with the Netherbrain from every angle. I know why we failed. The problem was not the stones. The problem was you. You can make only one move at a time, but the Netherbrain calculates every possible move at once. It knows what you will do. It knows everything you could possibly do. You cannot outmaneuver it. To defeat it, you would have to think like an Elithid. Better yet, be one. Your mind is not capable of this. Mine is. You will give the stones to me. I will assimilate Orpheus, and then I will be able to leave this prison to face the brain.
Assimilate him? Skvar! We must drive a blade through the foul prince's belly.
If you kill Orpheus now, you will doom yourself to be the Netherbrain's thrall. You cannot approach the brain without the prince's protection. I can consume his thoughts, his knowledge, his brain, his powers. The process would kill him.
The traitor prince dead at last. My queen's mission fulfilled. No, I will not accept it. This cannot be the only way. Vlaakith will provide.
Is this not the outcome your queen wanted, Lae'zel? A reward will be yours for the taking. The prince will be dead, and we will still stand a chance against the Netherbrain. Now, give me the stones. Thank you. Now stand aside. I will assimilate the Githyanki's power in your stead. Do not judge me.
Skvar. The false prince is dead. His power taken to end the Gate Grand Design. My queen will see the truth and know this was the way forward. She will greet me in Tuna-Wrath as the Comet's destroyer, the prince's ruin.
Come. We must follow the brain's path. This time, we will not fail.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
I'm not sure what I was expecting. Whatever that was, it was worse.
Well, rather him than us?
No traps, please.
I can't talk when we have a city to save, Dove. At least the bits of it that are worth saving.
You have done it. Praise Vlaakith. Gith's faithless son is fallen. The Netherbrain will soon follow, and I shall ascend to my queen.
We've a city to save. I think it's about time we got started.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Chaos. Need to find a way through.
We have lost much already, and we will lose more before the day is out. But even when the last soul falls, Baldur's Gate will stand. For Baldur's Gate is more than just a city. It is more than a place of Baldur's Gate is a place where anyone today... You're late, friend. This is the one you spoke of.
That is, indeed, the one who purged my home of a terrible evil. My father, Ketheric. There's no one I'd trust more to protect this city.
The Fist examines your illithid ally with suspicion. He was not expecting the savior of Baldur's Gate to be accompanied by a mind flare.
Appearances may change, but they do not mask the one within. This one, I know. Observe with whom it travelleth. Friends. This mind flare will fight with thee. It will save thy city and thy lives.
The Fist eyes your illithid ally with suspicion, softening to curiosity.
My steel is yours, and I'm not alone.
The Moon Maiden's silver light is a shield in dark times. Today, it is mine to wield.
And I hold her sword.
The journey has been brutal, but I stand here a Hell Rider once more. And I would die a proud man if I died this day.
My dark forces are at your command today. We have a common goal.
I wouldn't miss this for all the souls in the city. Call my name, and I'll bring the hellfire.
Glad to have you with us, and not a moment too soon.
The air is thick with anticipation. All eyes are on you. They're expecting a speech, something to stir their hearts and put fire in their bellies for the fight ahead.
Well said. We'll prepare ourselves. Baldur's grace.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Been waiting a while for this. One strike for every day I spent locked in that damn pod.
Bodies, bloods, this is the dream. Knew I was smart to sneak in. The Skelly boy said I could stay if I sold your stuff. So hurry up. Bye, bye, bye. Don't go die.
I always dreamed of walking these halls, you know. Enjoying the luxury of the ducal palace. And look at it now.
We face the greatest evil our realm has known, and we do it together.
On your word, the sword of Selûne will fall upon our foes.
Press on. This will all be over soon, and then... My gods, I'm having something very strong indeed. Dragons, overhead. Stay low.
Fall back! Fall back! Leave him be! We have to keep running!
Mindful.
Enough waiting. I crave blood. Quickly then. Look there, the Netherbrain stem. Need to get closer.
Why do they exist?
Curious.
Can't you feel it? We're almost there. Once we ascend the Netherbrain stem, we'll be in touching distance of the crown. But reclaiming the powers of Karsus himself. I'm ready. Are you? Then I think it's about time we ascended. Don't you?
thing that has been amplifying the Netherbrain's power. And the very place that we will be able to dominate it. That's where we should use the Nether Stones.
What in the hells are those?
There you are. The rat catcher. Behave alone. The puppet of the Githyanki Queen. The wizard who defied a goddess. You are spectacular specimens. And you will make spectacular thralls.
The crown! Up ahead! Time to cast the spell again and break its will. Never asked.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Creator, Destroyer.
Reunite!
Or summons you once again. Show me how you answer.
King England, it's your time to shine!
indubitably.
Swift and lethal.
Battle of wits.
Victory awaits.
I'll buy you what time I can.
Survival is all that matters. With haste.
Chances.
Rook to Queen 6.
Gideon!
Corpora Santa!
On the move.
The slaughter. Near. Victory is assured.
Join!
Let's hope there's smoke powder inside.
Keep the enemy away until the brain is completely subdued!
I will ascend. Execute.
is weakened. This is our chance.
Even bound, its will is stronger than anything you've ever felt. The chains shake, threatening to break at any moment.
It's vulnerable, but not defeated. Use the portal. We will bring it down together. This is it. Its will is weakening.
Its true self. This is it! Its will is weakening!
Reunite!
It's time! We destroy the Netherbrain.
Dominate!
There you are, you wretched thing! Time to die!
This is our chance. Farewell to the Netherbrain.
Nothing will stand in my way.
A rough tempest I will raise. On my way. I speak, they burn.
Another fight. Let's go.
I am fury. I am death.
Consider. Assess. Implore. Surrender.
Subdued at last, it begs for its life.
Spare me. Join me. Wield me. Become absolute.
It pleads because it knows I'm its master. I will finish this.
The brain is on the cusp of its final thought, and it's taking all of the Emperor's strength to keep it there. An opportunity, perhaps.
We could do it, you know. We could rule the world.
doing? Stop!
Together, conquer, rule, command!
In my name.
the enemy away until the brain is completely subdued!
It's weakened. This is our... It's... This is it. Its will is weakening.
This is it! Its will is weakening!
It's time! Destroy the brain and end the grand design!
Taking position.
are, you wretched thing! Time to die!
This is our chance. Farewell to the Nether Brain.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Victory awaits.
Shall we dance? Battle of wits. Knight to King 5.
My will is infinite. It will not be broken by you. It will break you!
Cutting to the chase.
Time for a cup. A tale for the ages. There's blood in the air.
No! Resist. Impossible.
Subdued at last, it begs for its life.
Spare me. Join
It pleads because it knows I'm its master.
The brain is on the cusp of its final thought, and it's taking all of the Emperor's strength to keep it there. An opportunity, perhaps.
We could do it, you know. We could rule the world.
My master. I must obey. I must end.
Hopes, nightmares, and the screams of legions upon legions of unborn Illithids. The pain rips through you, obliterating all thought, all feeling. Your tadpole burns in your brain. Silence. For the first time in a long time, your thoughts are entirely your own. And then, gravity. Everything you did, everything you sacrificed, it was worth it. For this.
Loss of a mind is a terrible thing, but this time, I think I'll make an exception.
We're free of that stupid parasite! And I'm free to enjoy all the power Cazador left me.
The parasite. It's withered. Dead along with the netherbrain. I am cleansed. I will never be a filthy geich. Only mild offense intended. You did us a great service, and I'm grateful for it.
It makes little difference to me. I did what I had to secure my freedom. And in spite of your resistance to evolution, you have proved a good ally. I'm glad you think so. I did my best.
The Githyanki are leaving. It would have been hard to imagine parting ways from them peacefully once. So, Lae'zel, will you be joining them?
The netherbrain is dead. To slay a geich was my sworn duty. I must call out to Tunorath. My ascension's at hand. I've suffered so many bruises, bore so many blows, all to earn Vlaakith's favor. Yet, it's this vexing, excruciating, phenomenal world that I can't resist. Vlaakith will call for my head. The Kithraki will chase me to every corner of Terrell. Let them. Now, I hunt prey on my own terms and spill blood of my choosing. I need not be ascended, for I am born anew.
With the Githyanki gone, there's nothing left but the silence of the city, smoldering, waiting to be rebuilt. But it seems that Gale's mind is elsewhere.
The crown. It's somewhere in the Giontha. If I salvage the stones, I can reforge it. With the crown in my hands, I would be unstoppable. The casts I weave would be mine to command. I would be more than the greatest wizard who ever lived. I would be a god. Want, need, deserve. Choose whatever word you prefer. But it is what I'm going to do. Mystra has dictated the terms of my potential for long enough. The crown would grant me control of my own destiny at last. Think of all I could achieve. All that I could grant to those whose ambitions are restrained by Mystra's yoke. I could raise a new Netherrealm, right here in Faerun. I thought you were wise enough to recognize that I am not the man I once was. It seems that we've come to an impasse. I stand on the threshold of divine ascension, and you would try to keep me grounded. It's not your fault. I can hardly expect you to understand. But nor will I relinquish this chance because you're unwilling to imagine a world where I succeed. I will never forget you. That much I promise. And if one day you feel differently, I will be honored to have you as my chosen.
I swear, you ascend to unprecedented power one time, and then suddenly everyone's doing it. wonder how he'll fare when Mystra decides to crush him. It could be quite the show. But enough about the wizard. Let's talk about us. So, what's next? Something fun, I hope.
Excellent. Let's see if the elf song's still standing. Their Golden Sands brew goes down real easy.
I will not be joining you. I fear my presence will be no more welcome in the streets of the city than it ever was.
Walk safely into the dark. You were truly tentacular.
I will miss you, too.
Now that you no longer live in each other's minds, it's hard to tell if the Mind Flayer is being sincere, though perhaps no harder than it ever was. It's over. And it's all because of you. You, who were destined to become a thrall. Thanks to you, there will be no Illithid Empire, no Death God's tyranny. You have earned your place amongst the legends of the Sword Coast. You are the saviors of Baldur's Gate. Six months have passed since you defeated the Netherbrain. And since then, you have seen more of life than you ever thought possible. You are greeted as a savior, a champion, a hero. But sometimes you feel like something else entirely. An adventurer, a traveler, a survivor. You faced down the gods. You thwarted the grand design. Anything seems possible. But before you can write the next chapter of your story, you must end this one. That's why you're going back to where all of this began, answering an invitation to gather with your allies and friends.
Thou wert called here, some from above, some below. For with thine bond, together thou hast kept the wheel of fate spinning when it threatened to halt. Though thou wert drawn far apart in the months after the collapse of the Absolute, tonight fate renews thy bond once more. Thou shouldst take care to preserve it. It is a great weapon wielded in the hand of good. Go. Know one another once more.
Material plane. I've almost forgotten what it's like.
New days, old friends. There's no greater joy.
don't understand it, but I will accept it.
One day I'll catch a break.
Starting to wonder if you'd show up. What can I say? We shared something extraordinary, even if we didn't always see eye to eye. Let's leave old squabbles in the past. Oh, come here, will you? It's been forever. You feel a little more substantial than before. Less camping and scrounging off the land, I take it? I suppose I do, don't I? I'm glad you seem well. Trudy. I found a little cottage. Abandoned, half ruined. There's a lot of such places to be found, thanks to the Absolute's armies. I've been making it my own. I feel the same, honestly. The woman in the mirror looks unfamiliar sometimes. She looks happy. And she has plenty of company as well. 4 dogs, 8 cats, 9 chickens, 6 pigeons, 4 sheep, a milk cow named Daphne, a squirrel who's far too clever for her own good, and a wolf cub I found orphaned in some woods. I've had to do far worse things with my hands. Trust me. This is no burden at all. I don't think I've ever slept more soundly than I have with my menagerie of beasts for company. Healing. Learning to live again. It's hard to think of all that was robbed from them, but they're intent on making every day count for double. My mother's mind still drifts every now and again, but she has more good days than not so good days. She taught me her recipe for apple and plum pie, and when I tasted it, I actually remembered it from when I was a little girl. Some things can't be taken from you, it seems. Father's making himself useful, helping me fix up the cottage and caring for the animals. You should see the amount I have now. He's been waiting years for this. Now he can't stop smiling. Sorry, I'm rambling. Family life and pastry recipes probably aren't the most interesting topics for such a historic reunion. As am I. And no small bit surprised, also. Part of me is afraid I'll wake up from the dream and find myself back in the wilds, or worse, at the cloister. But no, it's real. Must I? You presume a great deal. I'm joking. Of course I want to know. Tell me all. Do you ever rest? Think of all those poor, budding adventurers looking to make a name for themselves. Take some time off and give them a chance, why don't you? Hopefully these meetups will become a regular occurrence. It's not that I miss the tadpoles, but at least it brought us together. Now we've got to make the extra effort ourselves. I'm sure we will, but let's be proactive about it all the same. We're more than capable. After all, we've faced down bigger threats than wrangling together a few social calendars. Don't be a stranger.
I'll give it a shot.
Oh, hello. Let me guess, you've got some suggestions about the music choice. Suppose I'll get back to it then.
Seems like a century ago that we were all together. But there you are. I was hoping you'd make your way over. Gods, I must look a mess. I just rolled out from under a pesky ogre when Withers yanked me in. Oh, I didn't mean... Well, I didn't mean that. I just gutted the ogre, not... How about I change the subject before I dig this hole any deeper? It's so good to see you. And I've got so much to tell. The trolls I've torn open, the ghouls I've cleaved, the stories I've been itching to tell. I don't suppose you'd indulge me. Yes, but just the one, or I'll be yammering all night. You want to hear about the Stegosaurus that bullied Candle Keep, the impossible lich, or the young dragon who crawled out of Deeping Cave? There are tales galore of a great green dragon called Clogiliometer. Try saying that 5 times in a row. Clogiliometer, Clogilimurfer, Clogamother, whatever. Let's call it Old Gnawbone. Turns out, Old Gnawbone had kids. And one of them flew the roost and took to stalking a small elven enclave outside Crypt Garden Forest. The damned dragon had turned the place into a slave camp before I arrived. Sordid beyond words. He was a big boy, but still a young'un. A wonder of the skies, but a lumbering oaf on the ground. I tried a sly approach, but the whelp saw me coming and up it flew. Poison poured from its mouth as it descended. I tumbled away, cast flesh to stone, and it crashed to the ground. I could have ended the battle there and then, but this was prey that deserved to be played with. The beast was a smoking heap of black-green scales once the battle was over. The elves and I sang songs and drank mead in celebration until their barrels went dry. I wish you'd been there to join in. Oh, to battle together, just like the old days. I suppose that's my way of saying I miss you. Tonight, I toast not just the people we've become, but the people we were. Warriors, winners, saviors. I've missed you too. The rush of battles we fought, the heart-to-hearts, the nights around the fire, the comfort of knowing I didn't face the unknown alone. If I had to do it all over again, and I'd rather not, to be clear, I can't imagine not having you at my side. I've seen him more than a few times, and he's as proud of me as I am of him. He's leading the city's renewal, opened the gates to all newcomers, rebuilt the council from scratch. And he's back in his element, commanding the Flaming Fist with brave heart, and no shortage of empathy. The likes of Gortash can bend people's minds with a few chosen words. No tadpole needed. Bane's Chosen primed the Fist for a war they weren't meant to win. He convinced them there was an assassin hiding in every shadow, that cruelty was the correct answer to crisis. With a few exceptions, fathers pardoned every last Fist. If my forgiveness not be Tyr's will, so be it. I shall forgive them all the same. His words, not mine. He still believes in the bow and the blade, but he's teaching the Fist a new lesson. She's kept her leash loose, though I've been no stranger to the hells. Every target she's set me on's been a demonic intruder. Tenari assassins who slip into Avernus, Armonites that amass near the Styx. My next mark's the most challenging yet, or so she says. I don't know much more, only that it's no demon, but a devil. She's playing a game. I don't know what it is or how she plans to win, but I can tell you this much. I'd fall on my own blade and join the blood war in an instant should Zariel's hell-touched fingers stretch towards the coast. And as long as I'm more useful as a warlock, that's not a risk Mazora would take. Go on, the night's young. You shouldn't waste a moment of it. Or waste a single drop of wine for that matter. I plan on downing half a bottle myself. Oops, did I say half a bottle? I meant half a dozen.
Comfort. Warmth. I don't understand it, but I will accept it.
New days, old friends. There's no greater joy.
Perhaps I should stretch my wings again. Who knows what people are gossiping about?
This has a keen eye for a nice vintage. Why were we scrounging in barrels and crates for supplies when he could source booze? God, I remember one evening when we had to eat 14 apples, some fish heads, and a stale loaf of bread just to get by.
I'm glad for it. For this. Ah, a most welcome sight. Old friend. I thought slaying Vlaakith's hunters in the cliffs of Sword's Teeth might be the month's pinnacle. But I was wrong. Being right here, with you, is an infinitely greater pleasure. Were it not for you, I might not have known the value of partnership, connection. I found new allies now. New friends. People I trust and who trust me in return. We've heard word of a Githyanki outpost hidden deep in Chult, the last of Vlaakith's Sword Coast strongholds. We mean to slay every last Sarth in Kithrak. I thought perhaps you'd care to join us. You always did have a great fire in your belly. I'm glad to see you have kept it kindled. Now go, mingle while you can. That's the word, right? Mingle? There is plenty of time yet for slicing scalps and tasting blood.
Do my eyes... Well, look who it is. My first and oldest friend. The last 6 months have been kind to you. A soul after my own heart. Oh, assuming you have any soul left, of course. But I am glad to see you're living life to the fullest. We deserve nothing less, you and I. Cazador's mansion has become my palace, and played host to every kind of banquet and soiree and masquerade imaginable. And of course, has seen its fair share of hedonism, clandestine deals, and the occasional disappearance. Whatever it takes to build up my influence over those who matter. I'm spinning my web. Power grows slowly, but I have nothing but time now. Oh, I wouldn't say ruler. Any old fool can sit on the throne. I would be more of a puppet master. For all my freedom to walk in the sun, it's still much more fun to pull the strings of power from the shadows. But the important thing is I am doing wonderfully. Finally having a life that's worth living. And who knows what's next? There's an entire world out there, ready for the taking. Perhaps the next time we meet, we'll have grander conquests to toast. I did miss you, you know. There is a sense of loneliness that comes with power. We did share a wonderful adventure, you and I. And pity to see it end in some ways. But we have great new lives stretching out before us, and great new adventures to go on. I will never forget the time we spent together, though. And I know you'll never forget me. Until next time, darling.
Starlit sky. To think there was a time when I scoffed at
Aha! There you are, my mortal friend. Goodness. Was Faerun always so dull? Still, at least the company was worth the trip, if not the view. I told you I would, didn't I? I imagine you're wondering how all this came to be. The finer points of divine ascension are beyond mortal comprehension, I'm afraid, but I can provide a rudimentary sequence of events. First, I retrieved the crown of Karsus and reforged it using a series of precise and highly complex Netherese incantations. Then, I used it. As you know, the orb within me was the half-formed Karsite Weaver. Magic left incomplete by Karsus' self-destruction. I finished it. Using the Crown of Karsus, I turned it into a new form of magic, fused with my being, driven by my purpose. And then I put it to work. As expected, Mystra was unwilling to hand over the reins of the Weave, so I've claimed dominion over another area which I've passing familiarity. Ambition. I offer them nothing. I inspire them to seize their destinies for themselves. Great as the heights I've reached thus far may be, I've not forgotten my humble origins. In fact, they're central to my doctrine. Those drawn to the Galarian Creed merely seek my guidance as the impressive, all-powerful being I've become. Ambition is about beginnings. It's not just about the heights, but the lows that preceded them. I was nothing. A drifting dust mote of a wizard, abandoned by my goddess, my powers lost, my reputation destroyed. And look at me now. I'm their proof. Proof their hopes are not barren wastes, but the loamy soil in which their future achievements will flourish. Proof that with ambition, anything is possible. Ao would prefer to let the cosmic dust settle from my unexpected ascension before considering my right to grant my followers such power. I'm sure it'll come around in a millennium or so, and by then my creed will be something to reckon with. There are already several shrines in my honor scattered across the outer reaches of Thay, and rumors of a very prominent temple under construction in Arm. This is only the beginning. Don't worry. With the ambition you hold, you'll never be too far from my sights. Pursue your dreams, and keep me in your prayers, and who knows? They might just get answered. Ah, the material plane. I'd almost forgotten what it's like.
Well, there he is. Gale in all his glory. I hope you're happy, the god of ambition. Have you ever heard anything more ridiculous? Not in the least. And who led him straight to such ridiculous notions, Who left that crown in the river where any foolish wizard could swim down and pick it up? You were looking out for him. I expected better of you. As do I. As do I. I know there's nothing you could have done to stop him. Not really. Once he'd decided to learn nothing from his mistakes, what use were either of our protests? Perhaps you'd be willing to come meet Gale's mother sometime? She misses him so, and I know it would do her heart a world of good to discuss her son with someone who knew him as he was. Jolly good. I'll tell Mrs. Dekarios to be expecting you. Oh, she'll be delighted. Things just haven't been the same without himself cluttering up the place. Enjoy your party, dear. I've heard you quite deserve a celebration.
Tara, you must practice acceptance. My new powers are to be utilized, not feared.
The only thing I fear is the ever-growing size of your ego, Gale.
Oh, Tara. It hurts to be so misunderstood by my oldest friend.
This one night is like any other, and yet different. Thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate, until such time it requires saving again. How dost thou feel? If thou could only see the paths of fate untaken, thy mind would surely break. Be glad of thy chosen path. It is, after all, thine. Enjoy the revelry of the day. Thou deservest at least that much. What indeed? Prick up thy ears and listen. The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now. Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready. For thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving. To you. There thou art. Didst think the gods, the sap, the whimper, the fell I over.